Alright, chat. Today we're playing Jujutsu Shenanigans. Hold up. Alright, chat. Messed up. Alright, chat. Today we're playing Jujutsu Shenanigans. And, I don't know. I don't know if you better play this. I'm gonna go live soon, probably. Sweet. We. Oh, yes. No. We. Well, fine. There you go. We. No, here. I just got cooked. Chat, should I go live soon? I haven't went live in a long time. Yeah, chat, I think I should go live. Oh my god. No, I did it wrong. No! Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now? No, get away from me. No, I'm out. Yo, where'd you come from? Is this dude a pro or something? Cause it kind of looks like he's not. Cause you're mostly missing all your hits right now. You gonna hit me with a trash can? You gonna hit me with a trash can? Alright. He got me. I got time for this. Get over. Get over here. That last part can get blocks. That's what he meant. All the other ones are blocks.
領域展開タイムセルムーンパレス
I missed. Bro, I hate him. What are you talking about?
I O U N N O I T.
Bro, he was about to go with the lane. Get over here. Get over here! I'm playing GGS. I'm playing GG yesterday. After this real quick, I'm trying to fight some. Yeah. Not happening. Oh my. Shoot. Yep. I don't know how you missed that, buddy. Leave. Oh.
領域展開
Get over here! That was easy. Probably too easy. I'm not trying to be toxic, but yeah, that was kind of too easy. Oh my god. Son! Oh, thank you, buddy. It's always so, buddy.
領域展開タイムセレブンパス
What do you mean? It was for our domain, huh? Oh, what did they do to me? Clash. I'm gonna go play some Outer Ledge now.
Is Mr. Tubbs back or not?
I don't think so. I'm about to go back to Outer Ledge. And I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm about to go and give me some ice cream.
Join me. I'll tie and spawn.
And what?
I'm tunneling fish.
Oh, can I join?
Huh?
Well, can I join?
After when I try to get this, I'm gonna play as the life.
Alright.
No! My bow! Oh, Mr. Tubbs. Yeah. But I be on. Like,
Champ, tell me when you join. Champ.
oh,
Champ, tell me when you join, alright?
I'm done. Hold on. I'm about to be trying to get this one. I said when I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one.
After this, I might get on my.
So how this level up thing works, right? We stand. So today in Among Us, we have a mini game tournament. This is VR in Among Us. We run around and do tasks, which give us buffs for the mini game. Then we fight it out to the death. And dude, stick around till the end. We may have used our auto clicker exploit. And speaking of auto clicker that like button. Let's get to 50,000 likes in 2 days. Please hit the subscribe button. Let's do this. Okay, listen up. Listen up. This is a VR tournament. We have 4 different mini games, as you can see top center. First mini game is laser tag. We must level up, get all the experience, and get all the buffs, and we will fight to the death. Let's do it, boys! Question: why do we have cardboard on our faces? Does anybody?
Google, it's the Google one.
The what?
Google Glass.
Best one. But that's literally cardboard. I don't.
No, it was literally cardboard holder. You put your phone in it. That was the very first one.
Okay, boys, listen. Here's how this works. We have to get our task done. Every time we get a task done, top center, we get a buff. Right? You see those buffs? And then we use those buffs in these games. There are 4 different mini games, and we got to dab. Listen, if you own a VR, say foot in the comments. Oh, I gotta do that. So, whenever we do tasks, we get buffs and get experience. In the top left, on level 1, I have a cardboard thingy, right? So, if I do that, there we go. Okay, dab, to get this done, and dab, there we go. Give me experience. Get it better, you. Questions? How much experience do you have?
Champ, you joined?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna beat you in beat saber.
Alright.
Well, I'm still doing
Because I gotta
something.
spam space bar to win. Whoever wins gets the other player's experience bar.
I don't even know why I'm in a low server.
I'm trying to get
You know what?
this
I'm
like
not gonna level up.
tie-in.
For save, I'll level it up until after the first minigame. Okay, I gotta.
The tie-in.
So, I gotta do my test. Okay, let's go to drop ship. Do that one. Then
Yeah,
swing down. Do that one.
it's
I need to
a
get every
whale.
test you get another buff. And what I get?
Is
I
it
get
good?
that buff. Oh, so I can shoot faster in the.
That's rare.
Laser tag. I can also run faster than the laser tag. Hi, Dud.
I'm gonna be honest.
So why you
I'm
want
gonna be honest, dude.
I almost have all my buffs.
I got 2 of the 4, dude. Okay, what's over here? Do I have anything? Ooh, let me do this one. Is it this one? This one. Hey, okay, let me do this one. Press it fast. Auto clicker. Oh, I forgot also. I can clicker for one of the mini games that are coming up later. Yes, I will win this VR mini game tournament by the end, and you will all die. Remember, this first game, all these mini games are to the death. If you lose, you could die. What's this? Oh, here we go. It's the last one. This should give me my final buff. There we go. There we go. And I got the final buff. Okay, now I have a dash buff and an extra life for the next game. Oh yeah, it is a team battle. Zod, if we team up, can you let me win?
I'll do my best. I don't know.
Okay, let me make sure I'm also the imposter. As we level up our
Levi, hello?
it's not Oculus, what is it? VR headset. As you can see, I'm
What are
level
you
1,
doing?
right? My slash experience. As we level this up, we get more abilities. Some of these abilities kill. I have to strategically take them out. Think of the TV show Survivor. I have to take out the hardest opponent, the most difficult opponents, so I can.
Did you max out soda yet?
I could
Okay.
level up now. Should I level up before or after? No, I'm gonna level up after.
Yo, I'm done, Candy K. I'm gonna join
With the
Ask
mini
for
game,
Life.
the laser tag.
Mine so did came out like Candy K. I'm joining, bro. It was so easy to get Sukuna custom. Yeah, I know. And by the way, I still need to get his freaking first remains. I don't. No, it's not gonna be. Oh, like. No, they update like since like they update way longer. I'm sorry. Probably like next month. Wait, let me look. I don't see no. It happened 2 months ago. Or, no. No! When? I think it was I think it was. Yeah, I know. It's July. Which is gonna be my birthday soon. No, they didn't. Wait, hold up. When due to Tycoon is gonna update? What the
In this video,
Why? No, July. I think, yeah, it's July 7th. So that means, yeah. This is. What is this, J? What is this? This is not JJK. This is not JJK.
this boy is only 13 years old. He already trains with weights on his body just like Rock Lee. This is because he does not belong to the direct family lineage, so he must stand out. His physique, even at this age, is already monstrous. Because he is from the secondary lineage, he does not even have the right to a real sword. Even so, the boy has absurd strength and precision while training with a wooden sword. Even his own father is afraid of him. The boy's physique is way too ridiculous for his age. He even thinks he would not be able to trade barehanded punches against that boy. And what the man fears the most is his fierce gaze and coldness. Even when he lost his mother at a young age, he did not even grieve or cry. The boy also keeps saying that they should go after the blacksmith, who creates the training dolls and bring him there to beat him up because of his incompetence. On the first day, he was sent to the main family's castle. He already impressed even the neighborhood. He got into trouble with the most annoying guy there, and even made that guy's sister fall in love with him. In the end, he took off the weights to the sound of Linkin Park and made the boys spit out yesterday's lunch, leaving afterward, after farming a lot of Gora. This is Eugene Lionheart, one of the children from the secondary lineage of the Lionheart family. Unfortunately, here the patriarch only cares about talented children with a good lineage. But Eugene will achieve so many feats that even the patriarch will be impressed and give privileges to Eugene's father. But do you know why this child is so focused? Why does he have the mindset of an adult and train as if he wants revenge on someone? This is because in his past life, at Helmut Castle, for Merrick and his four companions, he had a Mardine, East Slywood, Wall and Lure, the Brave One, and Hamer. The fool who became our main character. We're fighting another demon king. By then, they had already beaten 3 of the 5. But when they went after the 4th,
I'm back.
Romeo, his rival, gave up his life to save his friends from a trap. With his last breath,
Chill.
he says goodbye and asks Romeo to finish off the final 2 demon kings. Romeo
Chill.
agrees. With no time left, Diego confesses his love to Sienna and dies. At least that's how it's told.
Chill.
100 years later, after his old companion tried to kill the last 2 demon kings, he's born again. This time he reincarnates as Eugene Lionheart, a descendant of the hero Romeo. He was one of many descendants of Romeo, and his branch family ranked below the main line. Because of that, he wasn't allowed to train with real swords or use mana. Even so, his talent with a blade kept fast. Whenever he trained, his father could only stare and shock. For a 13-year-old, Eugene's body was far beyond normal. He was building himself up for the lineage ceremony. The Lionhearts of the age 10 to 15 gather and fight for the right to truly be called Lionheart. Still, the branch family had a big disadvantage against the main line. The direct descendants could use real swords and mana. His father felt small knowing his gifted son had to face that.
No, listen,
So
you
he
gotta
told
listen,
Eugene
you
to
gotta
skip the
listen.
ceremony, warning that he could never beat the direct line. The protagonist, of course, only wanted to crush every one of them. On the way to the ceremony grounds, he thought back to his past life. As Hamel Dinos, Death Knight, he had always learned hard things easily, yet his friends still outshined him. That memory led to one question. Why were the Demon Kings still alive? Noticing his mood, the butler starts telling him about life in the main house. Once they arrive at the Lionheart estate, Eugene is shown to his and there he meets his temporary maid, Nina. MC asks her how old she is, and Nina says she's 16. He suspects the Lionhearts gave him an untrained maid on purpose, hoping he'd act out. For Nina, he also other relatives were over 4 days. The rest of the family would show up 4 days later. Tells her to take him to the training ground. And while Eugene practices, King Cardin's encouraged to arrive beside the master. At the training yard, he starts to warm himself, leaving Nina stunned. Even with weighted bags on his body, he moves insanely fast. Karen gets curious and asks him
Hey,
what
guys.
he was doing.
I
Eugene
said,
calls him an idiot for not.
nice.
Karen
Rich
orders
as
him
I
to
am.
perish, saying
Yes,
all
I
of
have
Bumpkin's
the
good when the
PlayStation
protagonist
8.
ignores him, Kang gets mad and demands a duel. Eugene wants no trouble, so he simply tells him to leave. Kang keeps pushing, calling him scared. That strikes a nerve in MC. Kang keeps talking, even insulting Eugene's parents for not teaching him honor. That finally makes him snap.
Now that
It's
I've did
completely
some, I
embarrassing
also
King.
have another
The
sort
moment
of
Kang drops the handkerchief, the fight was already over.
threat.
Ciel is
Listen
stunned
to
that
my
her brother
Go,
loses without
Avatar!
spending
Go,
even one
my
time on
Avatar!
Eugene.
Order
She
the
claims he
dance
must
book
have
for
used
my
mana.
Avatar! Got
The
all the buffs
protagonist
for this
calmly
next
says
minigame.
that
The next
he's
minigame
being
is
Then
Sumo
Tien's butler shows up.
Slamatory.
After
Oh
Eugene
god, what
explains
is
why the
that?
duel
Crap.
happened,
Okay,
the
I'm minute
siblings
50.
leave.
I'm level 3.
MC, meanwhile, looks forward to the
I'm gonna
lineage
set an
ceremony
Avatar.
so he can
I
truly
know that I
descend
said I'm
into his old
sacrifice
rival.
myths.
After hearing Puzzler's report, Imperial Lionheart, the second wife of the main family, is upset that her son lost the second
Wait,
Dark
sigils,
Crown.
sigils,
She
sigils,
questions her
sigils.
daughter Ciel to learn more about Eugene.
Okay,
Once she
she was a big
understands what
one. She had the
happened,
same
tells her
level
to
as me.
watch the boy closely.
Okay,
Ciel
so this
agrees,
next
she's
game
already
is
getting
like a
clues
mini
about him.
game.
The next
That's
day,
gonna
3
call
more
the
branch
engines.
family members arrive for the ceremony. While he is training,
I
Yuri
got a
tells him
dollar
the
quicker.
patriarch is
So
dead.
we
He has
right
no time
click
to train,
to
so he beats him
slap
with
other
flamethrower.
players off
For
the
the first
platforms, and
time,
the
Eugene
platform
sees the
starts to
soldier
shrink
like
down.
below. The patriarch arrives and greets everyone, including his
Sumo
eldest son,
time, boy!
who keeps showing his obvious fear and
It's over.
insecurity.
It's
After
over.
meeting the relatives,
Oh,
the
slap.
patriarch gathers all the
Slap.
children at a banquet to explain the lineage ceremony. At the banquet, Gargus Lionheart and Ezra Lionheart show up, the last 2 branch family members who were missing.
Dude, that
They
cool
aren't alone
shit.
either. Special guest joins the troupe, and when Ciel asks their father who it is, the whole room is shocked that they get mentioned.
See, I have
Logarian
3
shows up,
lives.
masters the Red Tower of Magic. Eugene is startled by
Holy
hearing this
straight
connection to Ciel,
I am
the
reaching
old
my
friend and the young
final
master of his time. The shocked reaction catches the patriarch's eye.
It
He
is
already
auto
knows
clicker
about the duel
time.
with his. You can tell Eugene is strong and is disappointed. Tian still hasn't properly apologized. Tian's apology comes off half-hearted, antagonistic words that left the trouble.
Sorry,
The patriarch
Gary.
is clear about the boy's truth.
Wait,
He's one who once said
sigils. We're sus of
he asks
sigils.
if Eugene knows
Yes,
his father. Both he and the others
sigil.
are shocked
I'm
by the
sorry,
answer.
since
He
I
says
made
his
it to
father
the end.
only
The
taught him the
final
basics,
minigame
and
was a
everything else he
one
learned by himself.
minigame.
The patriarch
Let's
is
upgrade
impressed
again.
and calls for the meal to begin. After
Wait,
dinner, they
wait,
finally
wait.
introduce
Okay.
us.
Oh, who do I
The Red
take
Tower
now?
Master created a
The
maze
baby
for the
Alaska.
monsters.
You
It
like that,
was
would
for
you?
us to keep the
You
boss
like that, would you?
The maze is an illusion, so the damage won't be fully real.
Even Oscar KFC.
After hearing the rules, Eugene asks what the winner is.
No, Pimple.
Turns the victim is pleasure from his family because he's
Potato.
known by
Follow up this stuff, but I can only kill one person. Hey.
He says, but this time, Gargus stepped up first. He questions his guilt
This fool's like, I can't give him a hot potato. Wait, oh? Wait, so so you were invisible. What? Wait, I can't trust you.
it. It has to be it. Because the sigil was there. And I was grabbed. The sigils. I needed to sigils into me. And the Matrix. Tell them. Go ahead, tell them. Go ahead, tell them.
Together, because the main line will surely be the same for the boss first. Eugene says he can clear it alone, but since branch members have never beaten the direct lines, Desra keeps pushing for an alliance. Later, back at the main house, Ancilla starts thinking about why the Red Power Master fighting. Maybe he came to take Edward as his disciple. In childhood, Edward likes books more than physical training, and he'd always shown interest in magic. If he becomes the Red Tower Master's student, he'll have to leave the main house for a while. She and Ancilla would keep growing here, and that would mean Edward had given up his place as heir. Then her own son would stay known forever as the child of the second wife. She had endured all this because she believed she still had a chance. But now even a branch family child had beaten them. Then she thinks of another possibility. If Eugene clears the maze first, and his talent humiliates the entire direct line, his loss could be buried under that bigger. 3 days later, the lineage ceremony finally begins. Magic is formed and sent to every participant. Each one receives a piece of light, and Lovelian tells them to shape it into a weapon. Everyone tries at once, and soon Scylla is the first to forge a blade from it. After swinging it a little, she asks what happens if it breaks. Lovelian says it won't, since it's made of magic just like the maze. He quickly asks if she can make an animal instead of a sword, but he says only lifeless things can be. That makes one of the boys ask why, and Lovelian explains that creating life is a sacred power only living beings hold. The boy is amazed by the answer. Then Gargant shows up carrying a huge sword. Without being asked, he proudly says it's the same sword he uses at home, and he's surprised he could copy it here. Desra makes a spear instead, and Eugene creates a sword. Edward makes one too, but looks downcast. Soon everyone is ready for the maze. MC is the only one carrying both a sword and shield. Take all asks him what he'll do if they inside the maze. Will he fight her too? That makes Eugene ask whether fighting each other is allowed, and the Patriarch says yes. Still, he reminds them that good judgment and teamwork matter too, because they are family sharing Lionheart blood. At the word family, Ciel blushes and smiles a little. The protagonist notices and finds it weird. After that, everyone is given its necklace would be connected to each person's mind. If the maze puts too much strain on them, the necklace will respond and step in. It's just a safety device. He also says they can call for help by grabbing the necklace and shouting for help. With the rules explained, it was time to begin. Even though they all enter from the same point, they'll be separated inside. The girl wishes Eugene luck, and he does the same. After stepping through the portal, he's up in a dark room. One quick swing tells him the space is cramped. Anyone using a long weapon would have a rough time here. That's one reason he picked a sword and shield, even if they're basic, so he starts the test right away. Others were already struggling and began using their necklaces. The moment they did, they were pulled out of the maze. In just 1 hour, 3 people had already failed. The Patriarch looked disappointed and coldly told them to go rest. Inside a tent, the adults watched all the participants do magic. The Patriarch was especially focused. Gargant seemed to be struggling with his huge sword, but his strength made up for it, and crushed every monster around him. Visaria used speed to stay in control and avoid fights she didn't need. Cannon moved carefully, dodging trap after trap, so they praised him. What they didn't know was that his mother had given him a map the night before. Chao relied on her instincts and moved fast, but she still lacked maturity and could act childish. Iodo, on the other hand, looked scared, even of a single goblin in front of him. Then his fear turned into wonder when he realized magic. He was talented too. Robarian noticed how drawn he was to magic, and the Patriarch says the boy has loved it since he was a baby. They even brought a teacher from the capital, but Aedskeet quit halfway through. Hearing that, Robarian asks why he stopped, and the Patriarch says he accepted his reality. Aedskeet thinks becoming the next family head is his duty. Still, the Patriarch wants Aedskeet to walk the path of magic. If that passion is still there, he wouldn't turn down the chance to study under the Master of the Red Tower. The Tower Master says he can't promise anything, but he can at least meet the boy. If his talent isn't enough, though, he can't become a disciple. The Patriarch says he understands and only wants the boy to follow his dream. He admits Iroh always admired Sienna more than Vermouth. The Tower Master agrees. And the Patriarch says he's different from most people because he doesn't see his favorite hero as Sienna or even Vermouth. Curious, Librarian asks who it is. The Patriarch is about to answer, but then points out one of the magic creatures and tells the Tower Master to look there. It was Eugene. He was taking on the monster head on. When another one rushed in, MC dodged with ease and cut it from every angle, amazing everyone watching. Even the Patriarch stared in shock. The Tower Master asks who that boy is. After the troll finally drops, the Patriarch says that's Eugene Lionheart. The Tower Master is left speechless. The Patriarch was amazed that he was only 13, And even without ever fighting a troll before, stayed calm and never froze. The Tower Master explains that Troll wasn't made for battle. It was more of a trap meant to test whether they could find a way to escape. He even made it bigger than normal, just to scare them. The Patriarch says that's pure natural talent. The Tower Master asks if he knows what people like that are called, and the Patriarch says they are true geniuses. At the same time, Garjin was also fighting a troll, and at first he was losing ground. Even so, he faced it head on. He charged straight at the monster and chopped off its leg, bringing it down. He was wild from the fight. By the time the troll dissolved and he collapsed, he had won, but his body was wrecked and his muscles were torn. Part of that was because he had already been hit by several traps along the way, and in the end dropped to the ground. Later, Kion steadies the troll's back with a stone in his hand. He realizes a monster that big shouldn't be there, and that beating it wasn't the point. So he tosses a stone aside, making the troll look toward the wall, then dashes past it. It was a smart move. Not long after, he meets Chow and figures out they must be near the maze's center. He starts bragging that if she stays with him, they won't get lost. It's obvious he still resents Eugene for embarrassing him in front of her. Then she suddenly starts talking about how, since the maze is an illusion, it could have any kind of monster in it, even ghosts. That rattles him a little, but trying to look dependable, he asks if she's scared of ghosts. He's just about to tell her not to worry about something so silly when a bloody face suddenly appears. He screams in terror, and the other person screams just as loudly. Realizing it's Desera, he asks why she tried to scare him. She snaps back that his scream scared her even more, because it came out of nowhere. She says she meant to find them, but things went wrong, so she turns and runs away. Chow warns that she's trying to get away, and Kian, wanting to look good in front of her, says they have to chase her. The two of them take off after Desera at full speed. Desera thinks she's only running because she can't beat two people alone, and she needs to find Garjin fast. That she triggers another trap, but thanks to her amazing looks past it and keeps going. Kian notices the trap and thinks about turning back, but once he realizes Chow is right behind him, he knows he has no choice. He gathers himself, leaps over the trap with everything he has, and barely makes it across. Reaching out, he tells Chow to jump too. She does, and doesn't even need his help. After a long chase, they finally arrive at the boss room. The boss is massive. Then Eugene, already behind them, asks why the three of them came here together. Kian turns and asks what he's doing there. The protagonist says he was waiting. He wanted to see who would reach the boss room first. That catches all of them off guard. Chow points out that he actually got there first, and she's right. Desera guesses that if he waited this long, maybe he accepted her offer from last night. Eugene says not exactly, but he's willing to let her spotlight. He says he could beat the boss by himself in no time, but then all their hard work getting here would be wasted. Chow gets angry. MC explains that the boss won't attack unless someone gets close enough, and right now it's resting. So in the order they arrive, they'll each fight the boss first. Desera, then Chow, then Kane. Kane asks who he thinks he is. Desera looks uneasy and asks if they really have to fight alone. Eugene just mocks her, saying quick. Pulling out a handkerchief, she says she won't. She ties it around her head and starts walking toward the boss. Kamian asks if he isn't going to fight. He says he will, after they're done. Kamian says the protagonist won't get a turn because he's going to beat the boss himself. MC replies that if Kamian really does it, he'll call him Big Brother for the rest of his life. Kamian instantly turns red, then happily tells him not to take those words back. Once Desera gets close, the boss opens its eyes and stands. She's terrified, but after coming this far, she can't back down and charges in. She avoids the monster's first stomp and tries to stab through its hide, but can't. The moment she realizes the skin is too tough, the boss grabs her. She thinks she's dead, but instead it throws her away. She lands near the others. Chow asks Eugene why it tossed her aside instead of killing her, and he says the creature isn't real. It's made of magic, so once it caught her, that counted as a loss. Can stands with a smile. He says he'll prove the main family a whole different level from the collateral line. That makes him grin. Can starts drawing power again, pouring it into his sword. Mana spreads over the whole blade. Desera realizes it's a blade, something that can cut through anything, and normally it takes at least 10 years. Only then does she truly see the gap between the main family and the collateral branch. Eugene, though, doesn't think that's a bad move. Can says that even if he can hold it for a short time, it's enough to beat the boss. But then the mana vanishes from the sword. Can can't understand it, while Eugene quickly remembers the Patriarch saying he wanted to test them without letting the main family's advantage affect the results. So the Tower Master probably blocked mana attacks in the maze's center. That means both sides are now equal. Ian still doesn't get what's happening, so the protagonist asks if he thinks he's going to lose. If so, he should just admit he wants to give up and go back instead of getting beaten for being stubborn. The girl looked thrilled as she watched. Ian charged the boss, and the monster came straight at him. He slipped past it and sliced along its arm. Then he dodged a few more attacks and struck back. But he quickly realized that small hits wouldn't take the boss down. So he rushed in with everything he had and for its legs. But the boss was clever enough to stop him with its knee. Kami was caught off guard by that, and the boss grabbed him and slammed him down. Then it hurled him away with all its strength. He landed on his feet, but Eugene told him that still counted as a loss. Payman was furious, but he couldn't argue. Then MG said it was her turn, but she refused. Without a sword in the center of the maze, she had no reason to fight. That caught him off guard. He said she was smarter than his own brother. After that, he walked to the wall, picked up his shield, and headed for the boss like it was nothing. She asked if he could beat it, and he said he didn't know if he could win, only that he couldn't imagine losing to this thing. As he calmly approached the boss, he started thinking about how to beat it. The creature attacked from the front, and Eugene instantly climbed up its arm. The boss tried to catch him with its other hand, but he was already standing on its head. He tried to strike by instinct, but ended up smashing himself in the face. The boss roared in pain. While it was stunned, Eugene slashed it over and over from every angle. Everyone was shocked by what they were seeing. Désir noticed he was aiming for the monster's carotid artery. Then he charged forward and drove his sword into the monster's throat, and the boss crashed to the ground. Without any hurry, he wiped off his sword and asked if they all saw that. Kieran instantly went stiff. Eugene said that was an easy win. Ian started saying that if he'd had a sword, he would have won. But after thinking about it, he understood that even with a sword, it wouldn't have looked that simple in his hands. And what he felt now wasn't only fear. The tension in his chest wouldn't leave, but he couldn't name the feeling the weapon finally began to fade. The boss disappeared from the room too. The ceremony was over. Outside, everyone was impressed. The patriarch just laughed to himself. He couldn't understand how a child from the collateral line, one who never claimed mana, could crush a minotaur like that. The tower master admitted it was shocking. A minotaur was never meant to be fought alone, which was why he kept stressing teamwork for this ceremony. That's exactly why he made the boss that way, to force the children to work together. But Eugene blew past every trap and monster he prepared, to the point that the man started wondering what that boy even was. The patriarch looked pleased. He said the protagonist had done nothing but train since arriving, and people in his hometown knew. He firmly declared that Eugene was born for battle. His body and instincts matched perfectly, and the whole ceremony was worth it just to uncover a treasure like him.
Yo, Mr. Tux. Yo, King DJ. Mr. Tux need to restart his PlayStation. Boom, boom, or. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, King DK. King DK. Me, God. Let's have funky. I need to restart my place. Yo, hello? Okay. What? I know. Why? Yo, you know this game is just basically like this one game that I played. It's I used I tried it once. It's just like that game, but like different and like the Oh yeah, Scary Sharama. It's just basically like that, public hospital. And also, it's like that one game that I used to play with A Lydia and Trey. I actually never seen Trey got on again. He might be actually moving to the house that he's gonna be in. Classic range. Take it, 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 take it. Why did Levi left? Oh yeah, he is. Playing Marvel Rivals. No, he's playing Marvel. He could have just muted himself. Why, bro? No, why? Why? Levi just don't like. Everyone just AFK. And Kojo should be back now. Master does. When you done, restart your PlayStation. Mr. Chubbs need to restart his PlayStation. He can't talk. Are you talking to Mr. Chubbs? Are you talking to Mr. Chubbs? Yo, gay Nick, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Every time you touch me, 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 touch me. Ding a ding. It's gay, gay, gay! I'm done, I'm done. I'll see. Oh my god. No, I'm done. she's mine. Wonder to be mine. Surprise. What's up? Huh?
Champ,
Yeah.
you wanna play some Elder Latch? Champ, I know. Champ, they been at it. They been at it. Champ, champ,
What?
do you wanna play some Elder Latch? Just guessing. Discussing. Oh, just we are just playing their part. You're sneaking like the imposter, ain't you? You're the imposter, ain't you?
Roblox just released a platform called Roblox Kids, where apparently if you're between 5 to 18 years old, you're separate from everyone else. And what's so different about this version? Well, first of all, your game is blue. And second, every game is just filled with 5-year-olds. So at my ripe age of 22 years old, I'm gonna sneak in. Now to do that, we're just gonna go into a separate browser and type in roblox.com. And for our birthday, we're just gonna make it something random. I somehow picked my own birthday. For the year, we're just gonna go ahead and pick 2020. Now the username doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna put Roblox Kids Hacker. And then password can just be random. But let's see if it actually works. We're gonna click sign up, and if the game turns blue, then we're in.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
It says up here Roblox Kids. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Do I have a profile? Oh, I do. Can I actually change my avatar though? Let me. Okay, cool. Same. Might as well again. Good. Oh my goodness. And if the game's blue, in. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's see. Do I have a profile?
Guys, can you get...
What? Huh?
Hello? Did anyone enter? Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm above you. Oh, you're okay. Hi. Buddy, you're walking the wall. What are you shooting at? Buddy, you're walking the wall. What are you shooting at? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that these are definitely some kids. You got this. I'm behind you. Oh. Hey, where'd your friend go? What are you shooting? Okay, I thought this was gonna be an epic battle, guys. What is this?
What? I was doing something. Alright, I'm back. I was doing something. Hold up. I don't care, bro. Overrated and your easy game in the game, man.
動き出し
Overrated and your easy game in the game. I didn't even get to use one of my moves.
Get over here.
まだこの一瞬は終わってない
Oh, okay, there you go. You're shooting, but you got a headshot. Don't let me punch you to death. Come on, buddy. I'm coming in hot. Die, and you're just AFK now. Okay. I know this is kind of messed up, guys, but I'm low-key just gonna get on here and farm 3 wins. Because if every game was this easy, I would probably be the #1 player. And I'm not gonna lie, I could probably get #1 leaderboards in like every game I play. Wait, okay. We're gonna check the Rivals leaderboard real quick. I'm kind of curious, is this the actual leaderboard or like a Roblox Kids leaderboard? Okay, I hopped on my main account and it looks like Slingshot Boy is #1 on both. So there's no such thing as a Roblox Kids leaderboard. Okay, fine. I think every game I join, I'm just gonna...
Alright, I'm back. Again. But I'm AFK because leave. 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 These anchors are getting cracked. I'm still making